Hey, the Knicks
Yeah.
still won. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Big Mac, host of the Void Basement, here with my lovely co-host Veggie God, and a very, very long-awaited guest. I would say years in the making, Basement Fest attendee, OG.
Yeah.
Please introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Shout out to the Your community.
Hey. My name's Brad. I guess I run a music vlog. It's called Side B is Better. I'm trying to build it up. I take pictures for artists, and
You are exceptionally tapped into the multimedia music shit. You're kind of like a Void in a different sense. Like, obviously, you're not stealing our swag or nothing, but
yeah.
like, you are definitely doing the same kind of things that like we've always loved. Obviously, we're not photographers, you know. I ain't got the time for that shit. I have no patience.
Yeah.
But you are definitely trying to build up this blog and documentation of music, and
Yeah.
I got to throw some respect on your name because like that's what we do out here. So it's like from blogger to blogger, whether it's video or whether it's writing, I gotta appreciate you. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Hey. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
We were just actually talking about some pretty deep shit. We're talking about Juice WRLD, Oliver Tree, and like death and what it means once an artist dies. And I've always wanted to kind of ask this as somebody who documents artists. Like, does it almost feel like helpful that you document these things for when they die, or is it more kind of weird to you?
I never even really thought about it like that, honestly.
Because I've been thinking about that lately. I've had some deaths in my family.
Yeah.
Deaths around
Rest
artists.
In peace, by the way. I'm sorry that happened to you.
We won't shit
get into
happens,
it,
bro.
but
You know, it's life. And that's kind of been my whole thought process. Like, you know, part of my reason for doing this is like, life goes so quick.
I know, yeah.
And it's like, if you have those moments with somebody and you can put it out there, it's kind of the best thing ever. Do you ever? So you don't even think about this stuff?
Honestly,
because you had the moment with PNB.
Oh yeah. When I put out that was so crazy. That's a whole other story. It's just I did that on some like genuine fan type of timing. Like he was. I think I could honestly say he was one of the first rappers I ever really got in. I mean, the first rapper I ever heard was Kanye West on the radio, but then like
Which
first,
is a lot of that's a lot of people's first. I mean, that dude is made hits. Like,
but the first rapper I was like searching up his music and like YouTube MP3 in it before Apple Music was a thing. Like that was PNB Rock, and it got to a point where like, you know, his team wasn't putting out music from him and there was stuff floating around the internet. I'm like, y'all can have a moment if you know what I mean? So I made a whole video about it, just talking and reminiscing, because I remember being in high school and it was a very unique time to like be a high schooler in South Jersey when PNB Rock was coming up.
It was amazing. PNB literally got more people kisses and hugs and relationships than you would expect.
Yeah, I mean, that wasn't my experience. I was a nerd in high school, and I just like, but you know what I mean? I feel like
let's just say there were school dances and Selfish comes on.
Yeah.
And you see who's going to be a couple.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I felt like I could kind of like have fun to his music for the first time, because before that, I say he was one of the first artists that I really became but before that I was like on some lyrical, miracle, spiritual shit. Like, you know, there'll be artists like, I don't know if you know the name Whit Lowry, but like...
I actually like Whit Lowry, but I heard he did some fuck shit.
I don't know. I just, as I've grown up, his music has really grown off of me, and I remember...
That's like people that love NF. I'm like, I've never been a part of that shit because, like, for me, it's a little cringe.
Yeah.
But, like, if you like what you like, you know, music is very taste-based.
Yeah, but this is the thing. I feel like I like that type of music because... Excuse me. I feel like I like that type of music because oh my God, I'm drinking so much water.
Burp can.
Yeah. But nah, I like that type of edgy, like lyrical, miracle, spiritual, fast rap type music because back then I kind of felt alone and I didn't really have that many friends and everything. And it was kind of a weird dynamic because I went from being like hella bullied in middle school and everything to people just leaving me alone, and like I could have like reached out to people, but I was kind of like, you know, screw all y'all, like y'all
Yeah,
so I didn't want to be like everybody else. But then when the whole SoundCloud wave came out, it was kind of like I had a realization like this is only going to be here for a little bit, so enjoy it while it's here. And that music kind of helped me.
To me, it felt like it was going to last forever. Like
I know it felt like
when
that,
Little Pump dropped, it was like, wow, this is like game changer. Like,
I know, and everybody
music's
treated
officially
it.
fucking crazy. Like, we can just say whatever we want. We can do whatever we want.
Yeah.
Like, everything's changing. And we got lucky with that summer 2016. Like, we really did. We really did.
But what I'm trying to say is I feel like once I stopped being so, like, fake elitist on everything, like, and once I felt like,
Oh yeah, that's a major L.
Yachty, Uzi, P&B, all that. Like,
once you embrace other shit, it feels so.
I feel like I learned from them that like it's okay to be on the same type of thing everybody else is. Like, you don't have to be so different all the time. And that was like one of the first times I felt like I could really connect to people and shit. Like, was their music.
I think that's kind of. I mean, I don't know. I want to ask you when you actually started taking pictures of artists and documenting artists. Like, when did you kind of get into it? Because it's very like groundbreaking when you just stop caring about like what box you're in if you listen to this person. Like, it really does change the way you think.
Well,
like,
oh my fuck, you on?
No, the way I would say the artist for me that really broke me out of my shell with that kind of stuff was probably like X. Like, X was so different at the time.
Yeah,
and like I had been like a Kanye, like Young Thug, like elitist, like hip hop elitist. If it ain't top 100, it's whack. And like he was kind of the first artist where I'm like, wow, you can just scream into a mic full fucking blast.
Yeah,
and the shit's hard.
Yeah,
and Joji too. Joji was a good person for that. Like, he really broke me out of my shell. Where it's like, wow, you can be the most edgy, crazy YouTuber and then make some of the most ballad, like crazy love song shit.
You know who else broke me out of my shell too that I think deserves a little bit more like positive recognition? People might clip this up and call me crazy, but Smoke Perp, like, his music was fun back
Smoke
in the day.
Perp is actually such a good artist. Like, outside of Audi, outside of his other hits, like his albums are consistent. I mean, there is credit to The Theory. He wrote all them Lil Pump songs, and I have to kind of believe it at a certain point. Like, he was so good at making viral
banger
like
type
hooks,
song.
like hooks, like.
You know how
underrated.
Gunna wrote all the Lil Baby songs? I feel like it was the same type of thing for them.
Smoke Perp, if you would have been in Jersey, your show wouldn't have been empty. I would have been there, bro. Me and Brad would have been there.
We would have shown out. I'll give you a photo shoot for free. like,
fuck yeah.
Yeah, you're actually cool, bro. Like, Dead Star, that album.
Dead Star is a banger album.
Yeah.
Super experimentally fire.
Yeah, I know. That's so crazy.
And those beats, those beats encapsulate the SoundCloud era to a T.
Yeah.
But back to the question at hand. When the hell did you kind of get started doing this?
All right, so I got the whole story mapped out. So
I hope so.
It got started early 2022 when I was going to school at Rutgers. Shout out my bro Adil. If you're watching this, I don't know where you've been, but I hope you're doing good, man. He was the first one to bring me to like, I mean, I had gone to basement shows before, but like he was the first one to bring me to a show with a camera. He was filming like a whole documentary about what's up in New Brunswick that never came out. But like,
what'd you go to school for?
I went to school for journalism.
Oh, see, that's perfect.
Yeah,
that was actually. Like, I always went to school with the, hey, I'm going to be a programmer, this and that, but I didn't really give a fuck, because, like, programming, you could just learn by, Code Camp or, like, just basic shit online.
Rutgers got boot camps for it.
Like you literally don't need to go to class. You just go to these boot camps, and you come out a better fucking programmer.
Yeah.
But the journalism side of things was always the coolest thing to me, because you really just get to, like, explore, research, do your thing, and that kind of fits you, but continue.
Yeah, but anyway...
Basement show. Those are always the best.
I know, yeah. And
especially them college ones.
Yeah, that was how I got started. And I haven't been to one in a while because I feel kind of old. Like, I don't feel... I feel out of place.
Yeah, I'm officially unk. Like,
yeah, I mean, you're only as unk as you say you are, but I feel like uncomfortable.
But every basement show has those band of 40-year-olds.
Yeah,
that feels super uncomfortable.
Yeah, but that's also the thing is that like most of the time I go to shows that are my friends performing, and a lot of times they're like, they're out in Philly or in Atlantic City or whatever. So
it's just also the police.
Yeah.
They ruined that shit. Like,
I know.
I remember Glassboro, Brunswick, you were able to do a little bit of extreme things, I'm not gonna lie. You were able to do very illegal shit, but like They didn't give a fuck. Now they give you tickets on your car because you parked at a fucking campus, or they give you this or that, or they shut the show down. They don't even care.
Yeah.
And then the basement show people, they also got really, really bad at throwing basement shows. Like no water.
Yeah.
Bathroom is like literally a drug pit. Like you're not gonna be able to use the bathroom unless you genuinely wait 45, 35 minutes. Like it's bad. But
I won't name names, but some of my friends that are in these type of scenes have
weirdos.
Yeah, I know it's hard to.
Ugh.
But yeah, I mean, when I got home, this is like a whole trauma dump that might come up later on. I'll beat around.
Fuck
the
it,
bush.
this is a podcast. You can dump as much as you want.
But I mean, anyway, when I got home, 2022. You know, I'll save that for if we get into it naturally. But it's just like safe to say, like to avoid, or no, the expression I'm trying to use. I don't want to mince words. I'll just be like get straight to the point and say that I was in a really bad state end of 2022. But someone you've had on the podcast before, Dana, she threw a show in her basement, and she lives right across from me. Like,
and that kind of expresses my point. There's so much drama. Her doing that show had so much drama behind it.
It did?
Oh, yeah.
The one with Jeremy Swanson, all them?
At least from what I heard on the back end, there was always drama because those college men are just particularly good at making drama out of nothing.
That's so crazy.
That's all I'm going to speak on that.
Yeah.
But just know, Dana, I'm a fan of yours. You always have I always have your back. But like,
I love you, Dana.
People be tripping, bro. And people that go to your shows be tripping, bro.
But that's what I had to say. I told her that, like, I low-key kind of wouldn't have really found, like, a social life if it wasn't for her, because...
Oh, she's super social, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But, like, I didn't know that there was, like, a music scene down here. I thought that was a New Brunswick exclusive thing, and I was so narrow-minded for thinking that, but...
With the internet, we've done shows...
That's what I'm saying. She introduced me to the fact that there was a scene in Philly, there was a scene in South Jersey, so there were artists I could work with. You know, I wasn't completely down and out. I had stuff I could do. I could keep pushing, keep going.
And the Philly show scene is competitive nowadays, bruh.
Yeah.
One of my Super Bowl winners, man, it has been competitive. Like, group versus group. Like, you had this person come, And honestly, guys, it's art. Like, we're all just trying to get paid. Like, we're just trying to have fun, and put on music. Like, it doesn't have to be just competitive, but
that really.
I'm glad you're social because when we met you, I've always thought of you as social. I thought you were a social butterfly, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I had a bit of a. When did we meet?
I think we met
at a Jeremy show.
Probably a Jeremy show pre-Basement Fest 2.
Yeah, because I'm not sure I've ever been.
Which was 20. Yeah, 2021.
Oh. Yeah,
but you weren't doing photography yet.
No, I was still. Well, 2021. I was kind of like. Was it end of 2021?
Mid to end.
Wait, where's the poster at?
There you go. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that wasn't. Yeah, no. There was a show I went to in 2021 that was at someone's house, and Jeremy performed there, and I followed him from that, and then that's how I wound up seeing, oh, Dana got this show in 2020 because he was performing at that. That was Swanson and all them too, you know what I mean? But I didn't know that there was so much drama behind that show. But I've told Dana before, I'm like, yo, thank you so much. Like, you saved my life.
Dana's a fucking production god. Like, if you're doing a show, you want this girl working for you because she wears a fucking steel face and gets that shit done.
I wish I could, like,
and that's why I wanted her to show because what's also even crazier about her is she's also a pretty good performer. Like, she has great music.
I know. Like, the Fortress, that's one of her songs. Like, that's one of the first songs that I, like, filmed after going through everything that I went through in 2022. I, like, animated a little lyric video to it and everything. Like, you know, and I got an emotional attachment to that song.
She also brings, like, new energy to even my own show. I can't even lie. Like, when she did the first acoustic set in this very room, it was crazy. Like, that was,
my heart doesn't
she fucking killed that shit.
Yeah.
She fucking killed that shit.
Yeah.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We were like, all right, we don't even got to retake this shit. Like, that was perfect. Like,
yeah. But no, I kind of, like, I'm a little bit, like, I look up to her in the sense that she's got, like, a stage managing type of job. Like, that's kind of, like, some dream work that I'd like to
I couldn't handle it. I personally don't like to work weekends. I don't like to work till 5 a.m.
I mean, I work weekends already. That's just my job.
I like to work weekends as an artist. I don't
Yeah.
like to work weekends as a helpful artist. Like, because
Yeah.
I've done lots of production for shows, and I won't say I hate it, but like I usually leave it like, wow, I wish I did this better. I wish I did this better. It's like a never-ending game of like you could have been better.
Well, I mean, that's kind of just like daily life for me. Like,
You know how it goes. So it's like
So it's not really that much of a switch up then.
I love being a DJ because then I get to complain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm the production, it's like, no, you don't got no complaints. You got to make this wire work. Like
Yeah.
it is what it is. But back to you. So 2022 happens. Epiphany seems to happen. When
Yeah.
did you start shooting stuff, and what was your first real photography that kind of impressed yourself?
First real photography that impressed myself. Well, there was Dana had a show in early 2023, and then there was like some basement shows, some college shows here and there, and then somehow I got a press pass into Rico Nasty, which
I had a
yeah.
question about that because that's
Yeah.
actually how me and her started talking. It's actually
Oh,
insane.
Rico Nasty
I was
fandom.
listening to, okay, wait, hold on. This is some serious void lore, Loki. We met in computer science class in high school, and I was listening to Roof by Rico Nasty because that shit had just come out, and y'all know I love
Yeah.
me some Rico, so I was streaming that shit. And he was trying to figure out a way to talk to me, and he looked at my phone. He said, "Oh, you listen to Rico Nasty?" And the rest is
Yeah.
history.
Rico
Pretty
Nasty.
much.
Thank you, Earl Sweatshirt, because you put me on the Rico, and that's why I'm.
Oh,
very
and there's
happy.
also Tiffany Day too. Like Tiffany Day is all over the underground blogs now, but like she gave me a photo pass in early 2023 when she was like a pop singer.
How does that shit work? Like, do you just kind of apply, or
You gotta go on like Facebook or wherever. You gotta sleuth around, find their manager's
Facebook?
email.
What the fuck?
You gotta find their manager's email. That's usually where you can find their management email.
Okay.
And then you gotta just send a like, hey, this is my portfolio. I love such and such artist. I'd love the chance to, get you guys some pictures and da da da. And then if they're down, they'll, let the front of house staff know. And then if not, they just won't
That's
reply.
gotta feel so fucking VIP walking in like, yeah, I'm here to take pictures. What's the difference between press pass pictures versus in the pit pictures?
Oh, when you get a press pass. Oh, do you mean like from the crowd of people or?
Yeah, because one of my questions was gonna be like, has there been experiences where you have to dodge moshing?
Oh, when you get a press pass to a show, there's a photo pit in front. You know how there's
Really?
how there's a little barrier between the stage and the crowd?
But some of those people don't have cameras. How does that work?
That's usually just like their management or whatever, or
okay.
special guests. And I've seen artists; they'll have their manager out with the phone in the pit, like, "Hey, this is my artist
Like,
performing."
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Here's my fucking Android. Like, okay.
Yeah, but nah, the Rico Nasty show was crazy because back then I don't think TLA security was as on point as they should be because somehow I was able to get on stage when my pass did not
Whoa,
include
what?
that.
What?
And I like got some like from like directly front facing pictures of her. I got some like cool like from behind shots and everything, and then someone came up and was like, "You got to get out of here! Like you don't have the right photo pass for this." There's like you can get like a
The manager's manager came out like,
Yeah.
nah. Get your ass over to the right spot.
You can get a standard press pass. This is just like the first 3 songs or whatever. Or if you like directly work with you get all access or whatever. I never
And
got all access.
Rico does
Yeah.
a lot of production for her shows. Like when
I
we went
know.
and saw her, it was amazing.
She had like a whole big like evil flower looking thing.
like she does the whole drip
Yeah.
costume switch. I was like, whoa. Like we were like, wow, this shit is fucking phenomenal.
Lil Tecca also had a crazy looking stage when I photographed him. Like there was all this like chainmail
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
Lil Tecca has always been kind of like, he doesn't do a lot in the
Yeah.
public eye, but when he does, it's like big.
Yeah, I know.
And I almost,
yeah.
I miss that style of art. Like nowadays, it's like you upload the same day you make it. Like there
Yeah.
really is no.
And there's all this
between.
like I don't mean to sound like unk, but there's a lot of people worrying about aura and stuff like that. And like
Clips, bro.
Yeah.
Everything's if it ain't
That comes from within.
I know.
like you could have 45 minutes of bombing on stage, but if you got 2 minutes that are clip,
Yeah.
your show was amazing. And it's like, no, I've been to shows where I'm like, this kind of ass low key. You ever been to
Yeah.
a show where it's like it's just kind of ass low key?
You're
I've only done it a few times, maybe like 2 or 3 times, but there's been times where I'm like,
I gotta be honest.
This
with
kind of
you.
ruined the artist for me. Like,
Yeah, I gotta be honest with you, and I hope I don't ever like cross paths with this artist. And they're
fuck
like,
it, no,
but like,
it is what it is. You could have a bad show.
Rod Wave, I'm sorry, man. Like,
Let's get married.
I saw you at the Liacouras Center in 2022. Like that was one of my first concerts that I took as just like a treat myself. Like I was prime, like in the.
I
filth
fucking
of
love Broadway
everything.
music,
Yeah.
but there's no way Broadway music doesn't sound as good in the car as it does in real life. Like, there's no way.
I like that was kind of a special like time because I was in the filth of like everything I was struggling through, just so much going on. I bought $70 Rod Wave tickets just to treat myself.
I almost went to that show.
Yeah,
too.
I expected his live show to be exactly like the like open mics that he got on YouTube, but nah, he was just kind of walking around and like ad-libbing every couple seconds and holding the mic out to the audience. And I'm like, Rod Wave, you got so much more potential than
like
this.
because he's a good.
He's a good singer, yeah. And I don't understand why people call his music slop and everything. I mean, his albums are long, but like he's got a lot of passion in all his vocals. Every song
I love
yeah.
Rod Wave's music. I don't know. People hate on him, really? I thought he was pretty like up there.
I mean, like I hear a lot of.
I know he gets memed on because he takes chips and like he's fat or whatever.
Yeah, like people.
But like that's to be expected, you know.
In
what
a
I'm
comment
saying?
section, like of someone talking about something bad, like if it's a post of someone talking about something bad going on, you'll see in the comments, and Rod Wave is still making music too, like, bro, and it's so
wild.
I know, but like
If
Rod
you're gonna hate on an artist like Rod Wave, like really, what does he do?
He's genuine.
He just makes love music, and he just sings like some gospel-y type of shit.
That's what I think is the same kind of draw about him and Lil Tecca as well. They're not worried about aura. Like you could make comments all you want about the quality of both of their music, but at least when it comes to every album cycle, they've had a couple hits. Like Tecca had the Pharrell beat on his last album. He had Heaven on Earth.
He also is ghostwriting and producing for a lot of the industry.
Oh yeah, true. He's kind of like the person who broke Sofego too. Like
Correct. Oh man,
Yeah.
Sofego is a story that just hurts because like bro was literally primed to be one of the top 10 rappers.
Wasn't he supposed to drop around when Astroworld 2021 happened?
Travis Scott fucked him.
Yeah, I know. That's
And
that's quite a way to word it, but yeah.
Travis Scott's a dirty bastard when it comes to this music shit.
Yeah.
He's notorious for like, I'm gonna sign you, and then he just fucks you over.
Yeah, that's the clarification we got to make. He fucks you over, but
Oh yeah, well, okay, yeah. I don't know. Travis Scott's not no Diddy type time, and I hope. I mean, that would just add to the list of hateful things that people say about him. But
nah,
I've always heard he's very.
Yeah.
He's like Kanye. Like Kanye uses and abuses people.
Loose
like
cannon
Drake,
type of manager. Yeah. I saw a post on, there's tons of hip hop Instagram accounts. I saw one of them post like a bunch of rappers and they said, which one would you have be your manager? And of all the choices there were, I'd say either K. Cole or Tyler.
Fuck having K-Dot as my manager. Bro would be like, release music every 5 years.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta get a little bit more quick.
Yeah.
Like if I were to have any rap manager, I'd have Action Bronson. Because
That's
he's doing
true.
it right.
Yeah. That makes sense, especially for the music you make and everything. In your
Bro's
vibe.
Bro's putting out hit after hit, but it's not for the mass. It's for people that like that kind of stuff, and that's
Yeah.
kind of what I like. Like, I think there becomes a sacrifice you have to make as an artist when you go for the mainstream.
Yeah.
Like, would you rather film for Drake or film for some underground legend that you love, like maybe like an MF Doom or like a another underground king like I don't know, Destroy Lonely or something. Like I'd almost prefer the underground stuff because it's like more impactful to the actual fans versus Drake.
Yeah.
Where no one gives a fuck.
If it came to like just, standard 3 songs and everything, just shooting a show, I mean, I'd think about it based on like who the artist is, because like I know a couple of Drake songs, but I'm not the biggest Drake fan, I guess. Like it'd be cool to like get that recognition, but if it were an artist I was really passionate about, then I'd go with that. Like
I almost think you lose the recognition though, because like
yeah.
how many of Drake's people that he's worked with end up becoming bigger than Drake or even close? Like it's such a rare
I mean, it
phenomenon.
wouldn't be to like, usurp anybody. It'd just be like, oh my God, it's cool. I got to
I mean,
photograph-
shit, free
yeah.
tickets to the Drake show and the photo pit. That's got to be
But
fire.
like,
But
honestly, the first person that popped in my head that I'd photo instead of Drake is someone like Lil Yachty. Like,
dude, Lil
Yeah.
Yachty is a legend. Like,
Yeah.
he's pretty big though.
And people hated on him back then, and they want to come
Bro,
around.
me and Poozy, shout out to you, Poozy. We have defended the emotional Teenage Emotions album for years.
Yeah.
The album slaps. I don't care what
Yeah.
people say. Sure, it has the cello line. Sure, it has a couple of stinkers, but that album was awesome.
I didn't like it when it came out, but it had enough important songs, like the Forever Young, the one with Diplo. I mean, first of all,
Banger.
Yeah, like I can't stand what Diplo be on with the AI stuff nowadays. But like that Diplo record on the Teenage Emotions album was cool. Dirty Mouth, the freestyle. There was like a couple other like Lil Boat type rapping stuff. But overall, I think he got it back when it came to Lil Boat too.
I don't know
and
how I
then
feel about the
improved.
AI shit anymore because like that Rubber song slaps.
Oh, who's
Phoenix
that?
Flexing?
Phoenix. That's not AI as far as I heard. Didn't Phoenix Flex? He said that he used to like record.
He might have
like, rock
said that.
band
He might have
covers.
said that, but like, bro, that shit is AI. Like, there's no way.
I
like,
didn't listen to it. I just heard like a snippet on.
I wish you could play it,
Instagram.
but we will get sued by all the big corporations. Fuck
Yeah.
you. But that shit is so AI.
That-
like, it
okay.
is like, it's AI. Let's just say
Yeah.
that. But I like it. Like, and that's what's scary because it's like, oh no, I'm supposed to be against this shit, which I am. But it's like this song kind of slaps.
But the thing is, like, the thing that leads me to believe that it isn't AI is that there's been other rappers that have done like big stylistic switch ups before. Like, you know, Danny Towers, right?
I mean, yeah, I get the.
He had a song that
switch
was
up.
like, I don't know what to do, and it was like a funky like, and he dropped that in 2020
I
before
agree,
AI
but
was
like
a
you
thing.
can tell it's AI because the lyrics make no sense at parts.
Wasn't it a cover of a song, or is it? Oh, okay.
No, he says, "Oh, I freestyled it," but then he freestyles it again on video, and it's the incorrect lyrics. Like,
Then I
this
gotta
shit-
look more into it because I'm not aware.
This shit is very clearly AI. Like,
But I mean, Playboy Cardi's been doing that since like last year, so it's like, yeah,
it's one of those things where it's like, is it going to become the new autotune?
I don't want it to become the new auto tune.
I desperately don't,
because it's
but it's going to
yeah.
happen. Like, there's going to be somebody who utilizes it, and we can't tell. Like, I've already fallen. Like, do you fall for AI videos?
I can remember one instance of an AI video.
It's not
I fell
often,
for.
but there is a couple videos where they get me. Like, I'm genuinely
Yeah.
like, oh shit, that's
Yeah,
AI.
I got a friend that I always send any like videos of cute animals to. I always send them to her, and I seen one of like it was made to look like it was on a Ring door cam, and it was like a little bird getting blown away in the wind. And she was like, "This is AI," and I'm like, "Oh my god, I got bamboozled!" Like,
One of the bunnies on the trampoline.
nah, I'm not.
Oh my god, there was like a fake Ring camera clip of
That-
bunnies jumping on a trampoline. But
Yeah.
it was real, bro.
Yeah, I know.
And
They-
that's the shit that's like scary about all
I
that.
know.
It's like,
Fuck, like,
Yeah.
what does that mean for everything? Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
imagine that, but in a horrible like context that like actually impacts our lives.
Yeah, I know. Like, one thing that had me so crazy is, did you guys read the new Hunger Games book at all?
I'm nervous too. I heard that lady kind of tripped. The author, was it
Suzanne Collins?
Suzanne Collins, yeah. I heard she was doing some weird shit. So I was like,
I don't know anything about
but
that,
The first three
but-
books, solid as hell.
I don't know anything about that, but in the one that dropped most recently, the Haymitch prequel, there was a little bit of like a subtle nod to AI. There was a mention by, I think, like Plutarch or whatever, like a younger version of him. He like offhandedly brought up how like we used to have a technology that could generate any video of anything anyone imagined, but we had to put it to rest because the potential of it was too powerful. Like, they basically had
that's so
a
scary.
I know,
That's
they had a
scary.
detail in the Hunger Games world of how can we curse on here?
Of course.
Of how the fucking Capitol, the evil ass Capitol from the Hunger Games, had to put away AI video generation software.
I
'cause it
haven't
was
read those
too-
books in years, but
Yeah.
isn't it that the district that Katniss is from
12.
ends up being was the original capital or something?
No. See, this is another thing. We were talking about Juice
Lore.
WRLD stuff and me geeking out about that. Hunger Games is another series that I geek out about. What you're thinking of is the fact that Snow, he was like halfway a contestant in the 10th Hunger Games, because back in the day when he was young, the Hunger Games weren't popular yet. They were kind of just round up 24 kids, throw them in an arena, wait till they all kill each other. And when he was 18, that was the first time they tried turning the Hunger Games into a pageant. And so all the kids from his high school had to like get a tribute and mentor them or whatever. And he fell in love with a girl from District 12. He wound up cheating to get her to win. And then he wound up getting banished to District 12 as a soldier, fell in love with her for a little bit. And then things go left and right, and he winds up like killing 1 or 2 people. And then he lies to Lucy Gray, the girl he fell in love with, about it. She's like, "You a snitch, I don't fuck with you." And she runs off into the woods, and then he goes back to the Capitol and is like,
Damn.
"I fell in love with a girl, and she broke my heart, and now I'm going to make it the rest of the world's problem."
District 12 is fucked.
Yeah, and that's kind of the reason why...
I would end up as PETA, bro, personally.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be in the camo just dying.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm Hunger Games worthy.
But nah, that's part of the reason why he kind of like hated 12 and why he banned music and everything, because the girl he fell in love with was part of this group called the Covey, and they played songs and everything that were kind of rebellious, so he banned all those songs. And then 75 years later, Katniss pops up knowing the song that his like 3-month situationship from 75 years ago wrote. Like The Hanging Tree is written by Lucy Gray, the girl who broke his heart and shit. Yeah.
Banger.
Yeah, it's kind of a crazy ass.
Are you going to the cornucopia, or if you're in the Hunger
running
Games?
away right away? Yeah,
come back later.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
I'm
come back
following
later, yeah.
Katniss' strategy. Get the fuck up out of there.
yeah, for real.
Because, like, you're just asking for it. Like, you're going to be, if you're versing again, you're basically in the UFC. You're just going to get clipped immediately.
I'm scrawny, bro. Like I'm not the type to. I'm not a fighter. I was
Live off the land.
Yeah, I was in karate when I was a little kid, but I did not belong there, bro. I was too. Yeah, when I was sparring and everything, I always lost.
Well, let me ask you this. We kind of got into your photography stuff, but
Yeah.
I want to know, what is the Brad outside of photography? Like, what, besides Hunger Games, like, what's kind of some of your interests?
Some of my interests.
You seem to geek out on stuff. You seem to go all the way down the rabbit hole.
Yeah, you want to know something else that I geek out about that I just was like, I randomly got a video about it on my YouTube earlier today. Every once in a while, there'll be points when I get like North Korea documentaries in my YouTube recommended.
Fuck.
And that's the type of thing that I geek out about and look into because I just want to understand it. Like it's such a...
Dude, the fake grocery stores and shit.
I know, it's such
wild.
a really weird state of unreality, and I think in a bizarre way, it kind of says something about our society as well, because you sort of, like, with 2 different methods of governing between America and North Korea, you still wind up at the same conclusion of there being haves and have-nots. You know what I mean? Except it's just kind of more structured in their society.
I'm about to say, but in there's North Korean people that you can't even get them to say anything bad about North Korea,
That's
even after escaping, and that's the scary part.
I know, because it's so beaten into people that like if you say one bad thing, if you don't clap enough, they gonna kill your whole family or
Like
some
when
shit.
when
Yeah.
fucking Kim Jong-un dies, they're gonna throw some tears. And
Yeah.
it's just like literally years and years of brainwash.
I
Like,
know, and what surprised me so much is the fact that like foreign media gets smuggled in through like flash drives and stuff like that.
Oh, it's
So,
crazy.
I know.
Internet, like just getting internet is like
Yeah.
scary because they really have signal trackers. Like,
Yeah,
they'll
and so
find
that
you.
they got a whole different. They call it the intranet, like it's a whole different network that you know what I mean. So it got to the point where I just wanted to understand how it. And there's a lot of different things. I can't think of any other off the top of my head right now, but that's one, I guess, aspect of the world where I just want to understand how it works. Like, are these people all the way bought in? And from what I could understand from like the
I would
research
say
I watched,
so.
it was kind of like halfway, where it's to the point where, you know, because foreign media is getting smuggled in and stuff like that, people know that something's wrong, but they all gonna die if they try to do something about it. So
and
you
pretty
kind of have,
quickly, yeah. Like,
so
it's
you
like
kind of have no
almost
choice but to
instantaneous.
play along.
That's a crazy life. I couldn't
know.
imagine that. Like,
Yeah, it's
but-
really weird.
Beautiful country though. Korea is
Yeah.
very beautiful, both south
That's
and
cool.
north. Like, you know, it's
Yeah.
the sad part. It's like you wish people didn't have to go through that shit, but
I know. That's another thing.
it is what it is. Like, I'm not fucking Mr. Politician. I ain't gonna free the North Koreans, but
Yeah, that's a whole, because that's another thing that people have Like, I've heard people say that, like, South Korea don't want that because that's going to crash their economy. That's a whole bunch of other people that they got to care
Not
for.
really. Like, a lot of North Korea, I think North Koreans' population has been going down.
Yeah.
Because of
but,
just lack of anything. Like,
Yeah.
they're literally living like villagers type beat. Like, they have nothing.
Yeah, it's a lot of people from I've heard that don't want, like, they just want to, we got our own issues, let them handle their own, you know what I mean? That's,
Well, there's a lot of
Yeah.
trauma there. I would say, I hope,
Yeah.
they could live in unison, but
yeah.
it's just a lack of
That's
like.
beyond both of us.
Yeah, like even if they just let North Korea's dictatorship just allows them to like be a little bit more open minded, maybe
Yeah.
like make a product that's like useful or like do anything.
have a hairstyle outside of 30 approved
Join the
ones,
world
like,
stage versus like
Yeah.
no, we are on our own fucking island. We see you. You're not from here. You die. Like it's like that's kind of what it is. And free everybody, bro.
Free everybody. On God. Free Palestine, Congo, Sudan, all that. You know what it is.
It's like
yeah.
it's just annoying, but
Yeah. The other thing that
Obviously-
oh, my fault. Keep going.
no, I mean I support those causes. It's like I don't know the right answers, but I know people
Yeah.
being fucking mistreated just because of where they live on this fucking globe.
I know.
It's
You
just
didn't-
stupid, bro. It's
You
just
don't have a
stupid.
choice as to where you were born.
Like dirt patch. Oh, I'm on this dirt patch, therefore I have to be fucking brainwashed. I get one
Yeah.
orange a week and
Yeah.
maybe a fucking piece of steak every 5 months. Like it's,
It's
like,
sad.
what are we talking about? Like,
Yeah. One other thing I geek out a lot about though is languages, bro. I don't like to brag on this.
oh
but, like,
hell yeah.
This is my like if this is my episode, I guess I will brag on it. Like I speak.
Let
a
them
little-
know. Let these motherfuckers
You know,
know.
I like to. You know, ever since I was a little kid, I just thought Spanish was fun. So I took all
Yeah,
those
I
classes.
want to learn Espanol just purely so I can fucking make more money, bro. Because like, there's a huge Espanol speaking community in my business that I do for myself, and like, if I could just understand that language, the door is huge.
Oh yeah, the one piece of advice that I would say worked for me a lot. I don't know if this is something that do you have like an inner voice? Do you think your own thoughts? Like,
yeah.
The one thing that
I
helped
got
me.
multiple.
The one thing that helped me a lot is like whenever I'm in a mode of speaking a language a lot, I wind up switching to like thinking my own thoughts in that language as well, like whether it's Spanish.
I've heard
or,
that. Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah, and so it's kind of that helps me out, and like I'm because of that, I'm also the type to like always seek out music in different languages, and it like kind of fascinates me how
that fascinates me as well. I
Yeah.
fucking love international music. Bro.
yeah, and how different like languages use different type of beats and everything. Because like there's a reason why you don't hear that much English or reggaeton music. It's just because like that type of beat doesn't fit to English's meter. It fits so perfectly for Spanish. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
We went and saw Hannibal Buress recently, the comedian, and this motherfucker was like, "Yo, I love this song. It's from Taiwan." Plays this whole song, and then at the end of it, it's completely in Thai. I don't even know what they speak, to be honest.
Oh,
but
Taiwan. Are you talking about Taiwan or Thailand?
Taiwan.
Taiwan speaks. I think they speak not simplified Chinese. There's simplified and
I
there's
know
like a
Mandarin
complex
versus
Chinese.
the other
Yeah.
one, and
Yeah.
but at the end of it, the joke was at the end of it, he was like, "Oh yeah, that whole fucking 3-minute video you just watched, where it was like this happy-go-lucky song, is all Taiwanese propaganda, and you would have
Damn.
never known." And
Damn.
that was so cool to me because it's like, yeah, like
It's a great song.
you
Yeah.
really have no idea what the fuck you're
It was a
listening
bang-
to in
yeah.
international music, and that's what's kind of interesting to me is like hearing the stuff from the 70s, like
Yeah.
70s Japan or 70s fucking like Cuba, like before the missile crisis and all that shit. It's so
Yeah.
interesting to hear and like learn the translations.
Yeah.
But
and that's something
language
I
has always been cool to me.
Yeah, and that's something I kind of want to go crazy about when it comes to like the side B stuff. I haven't posted on there in a while because I've just been trying to think of like what to do and what to focus on.
Yeah, I was
But
gonna ask, what is to come?
Yeah, one of the videos that was so fun for me to make was me translating one of the songs by one of these artists that I found in Japan. Her name's Kumane. If you're seeing this, love you. I hope I can come back to
Hell
Japan one
yeah.
time. But like, it was so cool translating one of her songs and breaking down why each word means what it does. And it didn't do too well in the algorithm, but it was just fun as hell to make. And I think I want to make more of them just because like I've been finding so much good Japanese music lately.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
they're up there with America in terms of
Yeah.
art production. I mean,
That's what
anime
I'm- yeah.
music is fire.
Yeah.
How was your Japan trip? What the hell did you even end up there?
That's kind of like the whole reason why this music blog thing got started was because I took a trip out there last summer. I went to go see some of my favorite rock bands because I've been listening to J-Rock since high school. Like,
Fire.
yeah. I was never a huge anime fan. Like, I only just
That's kind of my thing. I'm not a huge anime fan, but I still want to go to Japan for so many other reasons.
Yeah, I only followed Yu-Gi-Oh! And I followed it after the original series with like Yugi, Joey, Kaiba, and all them. And I started watching it in sub. And there was this one band that did an ending theme. The band's name was Mrs. Green Apple. And I got so into their music. I was listening to J-Rock all throughout like senior year of high school. So that was kind of like a full circle moment of me. I got to go like, buy concert tickets and stuff and see some bands I have been listening to for like 7, 8, 9 years. Like,
what was that like? That first fucking breath out there.
It was cool. It was really giddy because it made me really like excited because part of the reason why I even got into like shooting shows is because my original plan from college got so messed up. Like I was supposed to study abroad spring 2022, but then that's when the Omicron variant dropped, like of COVID and everything.
Yeah,
and Japan wasn't sure if they were going to open their borders, and their semesters when they start are staggered. They
were just like,
America starts in
virtually
February.
tour country.
Yeah, America starts in February. Japan starts in April. So Rutgers, they were making you commit to whether you're going to study abroad or stay at home before you knew if they were opening or not. And you couldn't like switch if you wound up making the wrong decision. So I had to take the safe road and stay in America, and then Japan wound up opening. Yeah.
You live and learn. You're still
That's
young. It doesn't matter.
And that's the thing. That's why it felt so like
liberated. You made it.
Yeah. Because this was what I even went to the town that I was supposed to study abroad in. It's called Fukui. It's like you see all this stuff about how like Japan got all these trains and it's so futuristic and everything. And Fukui is kind of just like, it's almost like a regular suburb. Like that was kind of crazy. Like a little bit of a culture shock.
That's the part of Japan I want to go. I want to go
Yeah.
down the whole train and just go to. I want to go to tip, like damn near, because it's like you get the whole experience of the mountain ranges and all the country folk that don't give a fuck about anything. Like,
if you want to go skiing
judge
in the
me
winter,
for my tattoos and
go
shit.
to Hokkaido and stuff. If you want to go skiing in the winter,
Oh my gosh, yeah,
I think Beppu is where they got all the onsens and everything. But yeah, I was just. Besides that one day when I went to Fukui, I was just in Tokyo hanging around, going to rock shows and stuff like that. And I'm there. If any of y'all are watching and y'all are going out to Japan and y'all like music and y'all want to find some artists, go to Koenji, the neighborhood in Tokyo. That's where all the artists hang out. That's where all the people are street performing. You can make so many friends so easily just by going outside and cheering a street performer
let me take
on.
some notes.
Yeah.
Take some notes.
Yeah, there you go. But I had that one girl that I made a video translating for. Her name's Kuma. And I literally the first night I was there, I just saw her performing on the street, and she was like belting with such a powerful voice, and she had like a complete bald head shave, like how you got and everything. That's such an iconic look for anyone to like.
The busker impressed you. That's the dream. When you're doing that shit, that's literally the dream. You make fans.
Yeah.
Direct. There is no TikTok or Reel. It's like, no, I'm out here belting on the street.
I wound up adding her on
$5, like quite literally, or whatever, however much yen.
Yeah, it's like probably like 500. No, like 1,000 yen probably. Yeah, the conversion
Was it
rate is
cheaper out
weird.
there?
Yeah, I mean it's cheaper, but like it's the type of thing that you feel bad about because it's like their economy's starting to kind of sink. So you kind of feel like you're taking advantage a little bit, but like. I don't know. I mean, yeah.
I don't know. I feel pride that our money's worth a shit ton of money. You know.
Yeah.
Them blue strips.
It was kind of a thing where I'm not a finance bro. I don't understand all this, but from what I heard, I think it had something to do with how the Olympics got shut down because of like they were supposed to host it in 2020, and then that made their economy kind of tank.
Well, their businesses also run on like 1980s technology. Like they still use fax machines and all that shit.
Yeah,
and that just like stipends productivity. Like now they're competing against Claudebot and like fucking Chat GPT and shit, and it just kind of creates this trickle down effect of like you're gonna lose money in the world stage because you're not using the latest and greatest.
And I mean, from what I heard, like some of the overwork policies are starting to like you don't hear too many like death from overwork news reports as you did back in the day. Like they're starting to finally let you go home. The new
generation is like, fuck this, we're not doing this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, that's even happening here. Like there is the remote work stayed.
Yeah,
I thought that was the coolest thing ever. Because,
I'm praying I can find a remote job because
it's like. They're trying their best to bring it back to the office, like they really are.
Yeah,
But like they don't know how much money they're losing. If you just let people work from home, you don't got to pay a lease. On
Yeah,
a
I
business.
know.
Like it's like
But I think it's like the owners of office space that are pushing for that.
it's all trickled down. But
Yeah.
all right, Brad, you've been a great freaking interview, yo. You're awesome. We got one question though. This is the question we ask every guest, and I hope you're still watching because this motherfucker right here. Please tap in. I know your year is about to be big. And
I'm gonna lock in. I've been pretty lazy when it comes to posting and stuff.
I think you're lazy. Sometimes you're on the back foot. You know.
Yeah,
You
lose
can't-
inspiration and stuff. But I've been feeling it lately.
What has been the scariest moment of your whole life?
Scariest moment of my whole life. That's. I can't remember that many times being scared.
Most people try to forget. That is true. That is a good point. You might need to rework it.
Yeah, no, there. I don't know. I mean, I've had like. There was a point over COVID when I was a producer, and a guy tried to like run off with free beats and didn't pay me. And when I called him out on it, he's like, "You better watch what you say. People who talk like you don't last too long where I'm from." Like tried to threaten me or something, and I didn't know that he was just bluffing. But
And how many followers?
I mean,
Bro could have stole your beat and still got no promotion. Like,
I mean, I don't think I haven't heard. I mean, I blocked him, so I can't tell. But you know, it took me like
he ain't on the radio.
yeah. I mean, I didn't know that he was bluffing, and it took me a couple months before I realized like, oh, I can actually leave my house and like be okay. Like, you know what I mean? But
This
yeah,
is a fuck, yo. You're really stealing some MP3s. Like, come on, yo.
I mean, my beats were trash. There's a reason why I didn't keep going with it, but you know what I mean? Yeah,
Oh, they were good enough to get stolen.
yeah.
So
yeah.
that's something.
Yeah, I guess there's.
I can
that.
imagine though, the like threats. Sometimes you don't know. You really don't know how crazy someone is.
Yeah, I guess there's like another moment where it happened. This isn't like scary in the sense that I feared for my life or whatever. I just feared at losing an opportunity. When I was in Japan, I got an email as like a callback for a job or whatever. It was with a record label, and they only like they gave me a couple times when I could interview, but I mean, obviously they didn't know I was in Japan 13 hours ahead of them, and they were asking me to interview at like 4 a.m. on big travel days for me. So I tried to give them like other times, and then they just wound up ghosting me. And I was scared that I like, there's been other random times when it comes to like job stuff where I've like slipped up
Seems
or
like your DMs and emails, man. They're kind of hectic.
yeah. There's been times with like random job stuff where I've slipped up or like said the wrong thing or forgot something and like and I thought like, oh my God, did I just blackball myself or whatever? And like all my like internship
We've all
heads
done that. I've
Yeah.
done that to myself where I say the wrong thing in front of the wrong group, and it's like, I probably just cooked myself. But like honestly,
Yeah.
you don't get to be yourself. What's the point, you know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, if someone's gonna like trip over something that small, like it's something that can be forgotten. You know what I mean?
Like, God forbid you fucking misspeak. Like, you ever been to Thanksgiving dinner?
Yeah.
Like, shit happens, but
I've been to the psych ward before too, and that was a little bit like,
those places are fucking crazy. I've worked at psych wards and like,
oh, what was that like?
a little annoying. A lot of the patients just kind of ask you for money a lot.
Oh, damn.
And it's like, I don't have any money to give you, bro. I'm poor.
Yeah.
Too. Like we're both in the same situation.
That's what I'm. Yeah, that.
And you feel bad saying no, I don't have any money, but it's
Yeah.
like, I don't know what level you're at, you know, talking to me right now. Like if you're like
Yeah.
doped out, because I know they fucking drug people and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like I just try to be respectful, but it comes to a point where like this one time I was working at this special needs boarding school, and this one kid was like trying to genuinely push me off the ladder.
Oh
And
my
I'm
God.
like, yo.
Yeah. But the thing
I
that
feel bad for the teachers though, because they have to literally learn like jujitsu to fucking deal with these kids or
Yeah.
deal with these adults that are going through mental crises.
The thing that had me
it's all
so
can of
messed up
worms.
about the psych ward, the reason why it was a little scary was it didn't feel like clinical at all. Like why?
No,
do I
it feels like a house just full of people that are going through something.
Why do I have a steel toilet? Like why do
Yeah,
I?
Like, it's basically jail.
That's what
but,
I'm
like,
saying.
We get pizza on Friday. Like,
Yeah.
it's weird.
I was only there for a couple hours just because like this was the end of 2022. I'm not gonna trauma dump everything on camera, but let's just say
Yeah, no.
2022. I was in a bad mental spot. I almost quit and exited life and wasn't here, but my sister called me, so I was there for a couple hours. And that's what was scary about it, is the light's so bright, steel toilet and everything. You're not allowed to like sit still. You have to either be in your room or walking around.
Or
but
talking to somebody.
Yeah, there was a chill security guard, and I talked to him about Avatar. And so that, yeah.
And the staff that works there, people, they really, really, really do a good job of what they got. Like, it's not, it's like, there's a couple bad apples, obviously, in anything, but they're trying their best, and like they get hit, they get people smacking shit on them. I've seen them out in eyes. Like it is a rough environment. You're dealing with people that are extremely fragile and or going through the worst fucking moments of their life. Like it's not going to be easy.
And so when I was there, I tried to just talk to them as normal as I could, even though I was like in the throes of crazy ass shit but I tried to like just act as normal as I could and just be like, hey man, how you doing? How's your day? Like I tried to be like, I guess like a switch up
it's one of those things where it's like, I have family members that have been in there and shit like that, and it's like you just play your Uno, and you hope for the best. Like it's kind of, that's the thing about mental health. It's like such an underdeveloped thing that like people don't know how to really deal with it, and it's like we think, oh, throw somebody who's going through something in a room with a bunch of other people going through it, and maybe it'll help. And like, it's quite literally like adding fire with fire. Like, not a lot of times you end up coming out of there more traumatized.
I know,
so, like,
I've had some friends that have done like extended stays there, and
it's like you come out more traumatized, more like in a bad position. So who knows what the answers are, but it's been a pleasure to have you, yo.
I appreciate
Please
that.
promote anything you got to promote.
Hey, well, who is Brad _ if y'all like photography and if you want to see me personally. And then Side B is better on YouTube, Instagram, working on getting TikTok up.
That is true on a few albums.
Yeah. If you, there you go. Yeah, but nah, that's the whole theme of it is, I just want to promote underrated artists. People that,
Side B way better.
I appreciate that. Thank you. The one thing that like has me messed up is the fact that I say Side B even though my logo is a CD and it's not a vinyl. But like I just wanted something like kind of Y2K and cute and flashy and stuff like that.
Well, I mean, it still kind of works because Side B of a CD is technically what you're playing off of.
True. Yeah, there you go.
Side A is the cover art. So.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I just want to, it started when I came home from Japan. I just wanted to have a space to yap about all the artists I love. And then hopefully I could turn that into something full time. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah,
don't hurt to fucking try, yo. It's 2026. We doing big things.
I'm gonna manifest this. I'm gonna make a career out of being fanned out over my favorite artists.
Hell yeah! I mean, there's people doing it. I mean, we're doing it. So
there you go. Yeah. Hey, well, thank you guys so much for watching. I love y'all. Mwah.
Links in the motherfucking bio, and we'll be back soon enough. Yeah, it's been a crazy few weeks, but we are back, and we got some big plans, especially in the music realm. So stay tuned.
And thank you for having me. I didn't think I had told you in the DMs, like, I don't want you to just do this because you're a friend. Like, I want to earn this for real. But it means a lot that you see that in me.
I waited till it was like, because we like to do it in blocks. Like, we'll have a few musicians, a few multimedia artists, a few photographers. Like, we kind of do it in blocks. And, like, we just did a bunch of other great photographers, which hopefully you watch.
Yay!
And we were like, yo, this is perfect timing. I'm just bad at DMs right now. I'm trying to get better.
So am I.
Listen, people, life be lifing. And sometimes I'm in my music. Like I said, I got music on the way. So it's been like
Big Mac
focusing on that. And
I'm
one of those people where I'm not putting attention to everything like I should. But it's not for a bad reason. It's for a reason where it's like, I only have so many fucking days. I only have so many minutes.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, it is what it is. But, pleasure to have you.
I appreciate it.
It's finally done. It's finally done. So,
hey, thanks.
The void, the void, the void, the void, the void.